Hello my gorgeous peanuts, welcome back to my channel and to another video in South Africa. And currently we are experiencing so-called load shedding, which basically means we are completely out of electricity all around the house and around the town. So I had to be plugged into the inverter in order to have any light to record, and I know it might be a little bit dark, so I'm very sorry. Also, I hate that shadow in the background, but guys, we have no electricity, so this is the best I can do, okay? And to go around a massive house with no light, with all that equipment, and search for the best spot is currently impossible. So I'm very sorry about that. I hope that my bedroom is fine to record and fine to view. But we are here today to explore all the fragrances that I brought with me, which is quite a bit. I've been a little bit extra when it comes to bringing the fragrances here. I will be here for a month, and then I'm going back to Europe and then back to South Africa. So, you know, that's a lot of traveling, but I cannot complain. And also I'm super happy to be here because I am hitting some sun. I am meeting with my friends here. I am running around with no makeup, but I just had my lashes done today and my nails. Yes, I went for that glazed donut Hailey Bieber look, and I really love it. Very happy about it. But let's get into the fragrances. And maybe I will just quickly mention a couple of words about my own fragrance. Guys, it is currently on sale, and all you have to do is to click the link below that is provided for you, and this way your discount will apply automatically. Also, the more fragrances you get within that discount, the more percentage of the discount there will be. So use that opportunity to try out your great Navitus fragrances that you haven't tried before, or stock up with something that you already love. And of course, try out my baby, which is Venom of Love, and I will be doing a review of it very soon. So I will tell you more about the longevity, sillage. Even though I said everything I thought I was supposed to say in my previous videos, I still get questions, so I will make a full-on dedicated video to it with everything that I love about it and maybe a few things that I would rather change. But that will be in the next video, and now we can get on to these babies, which I also have some discount codes for them, so check out the description box. So I'm gonna start with this baby. Oh guys, and this is a new release from Micallef, and I do have a discount code for it, so grab it while you can, because this officially I think is my favorite Micallef fragrance. I said it. I love so many of them, but this I think is my favorite, and that is Soleil Passion, and this is from the range Stories of Love. And oh guys, when you see it, ta-da! It does come with a golden bracelet, but for the life of me, I don't know where it is. I think it popped off somewhere in the suitcase and I cannot find it. So that's a massive bummer, because I wanted to show you, but basically it's like wrapped in a golden bracelet and you can basically have it as your own bracelet. But the bottle looks like this. So this is actually my favorite version of Micallef bottles, apart from the ones that are ylang in gold and pure extreme wrapped in and not vanille. These are very much favorites of mine, because they look so luxe and they're very sturdy and heavy, and the cap is of course metal as well. And guys, this fragrance is wow, just wow. If you want something that will give you that gorgeous fruity punch, but with so much more, and so luxurious smelling, and so yummy, almost mouth watering, but sophisticated at the same time, You need this. You just need this. It is so, so beautiful. I cannot. It has very nice lasting power as well with moderate projection, and I cannot get enough of it. Actually, I've had it for almost a month now, and I was not supposed to say anything yet, and now I finally can, because it was just released on the 1st of September. And guys, now you are able to get it with a discount. Just click the link below, everything is there, and my code will be on the screen and down there as well. But this one is so worth it. Truly, truly, like my favorite fruity fragrance, and my favorite Micallef. Just amazing. Very modern smelling. It is so tropical. It has wild strawberry. It has some pomegranate. It is incredible, just incredible, beautiful, fruity, sophisticated fragrance, which just doesn't happen a lot, and I highly, highly recommend it. It is just the most gorgeous fragrance ever, especially now for that transition from summer to autumn. Gorgeous. So get yourself Soleil Passion. I would compare it to Escada Tache Sancerre, which was my ultimate favorite, but like 10 shelves higher, okay? Like made like the most sophisticated possible. So I love it. I love it, and I love it so much, and I cherish it so much that I keep it in a box. So yeah, that says a lot, right? So that is it. And now actually I'm gonna tell you a horror story that happened to me here in South Africa. So I was moving out of here to go back to Poland almost 2 years ago, 1 year and some months. And I did leave a couple of fragrances of mine here because, you know, obviously I would probably come back in some time. So I left them here. And now that I came back, I was very happy to revisit them again. I left some niche fragrances that are quite hard to get. I left my Alien, I left Chanel Chanson Fraiche, all those, you know, staples, so to speak. And I was so upset with my boyfriend because I looked for them everywhere and I couldn't find them. And I remember that I put them in one particular box that he was supposed to take care of. And we couldn't find it anywhere. And we were like, what the hell? Of course, I was angry at him because I was sure he misplaced it, forgot about them, all that jazz, you know? You know how men are. Little did we know that my father-in-law found that box and used all of my perfumes. Yes, female fragrances. He used them all up. The one that's left, the only one that's left out of, I think, 6, is Alien. And it was a full new, brand new bottle, unused, like maybe a couple of sprays. Look. Do you see? It's down here. Down here. It's on his last legs. He basically showered himself with all of my niche fragrances. By the way, Chanel Chanson Fraiche, this one that I also brought here, that was his favorite. Okay, that was his favorite. He used it up completely, probably within 2 weeks. So that is gone. Some Quinto Canto fragrance is gone. And some others. And Alien is on his last legs. So great. Just incredible. I mean, good for him, right? Good for him. He was laughing and saying that he got so many compliments. So yeah, good for him. So all my South African fragrances are gone now. I'm happy that I have at least a little bit of that Alien left because I was very happy to have it here. This way I didn't bring the other bottle from home. So now I can basically use it up and toss it. So yeah, Alien is here. And as I said, Chanel Chanson Fraiche, this is the new bottle that I brought with me from Poland. I was sure that I still had like half of the other bottle, but I do not. Not even droplet was left there, all right? So I have Chanel Chanson Fraiche. This fragrance always travels with me, guys. You know, I always tell you, this is my travel companion. I love it. It's long lasting, citrus, fresh, but with some depth of cedar. Love it. My favorite freshie, truly. So that had to go with me. Next, I have another fragrance that is very beautiful, and I recently discovered it, and it is from Memoize, London, and this is called Magus. And I will have a full brand review. I mean, not full, I don't have all of the fragrances, but I have quite a bit of samples, so I think it will be good that I make a video about them. But this is the one that I have a full bottle of, and this is Magus, as I said, and this is one of the most beautiful spicy vanillas. And by spicy I mean like cinnamon. Think of a cinnamon roll. This is how it smells to me. Cinnamon vanillic bun. Just beautiful. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. Kind of a, not powdery, more like a doughy vanilla, you know, like edible, very edible. So this is one of the most beautiful vanillas that I have recently discovered. I am in love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, it is a little bit ambery, a little bit as well. So in general, right up my alley. I am in love with it. I'm still testing it out. That's why I brought it here. But so far, incredible. I think the longevity is very decent as well, but I have to test it more really to be sure and tell you. But the bottle is gorgeous as well. This is a women-owned brand, so I'm very happy about that as well. So yes, Magus came with me, and it is a strong competitor of the others that I'm thinking of wearing at my friend's wedding. Magus, fantastic. So that is that. Okay, what do we have next? Of course, I had to bring something a little bit irisy with me. You know, I'm on that irisy, nutty vibe still. And I brought Oh La La from Teo Cabanel. This is one of my favorite fragrances, if not the favorite from the brand. It is just incredible, okay? You have saffron, you have hazelnut here. You, of course, have some irisy touches. It's vanillic, it's very sweet. On your skin and in the sillage of it, it actually smells way more sweet than it does from the bottle. So keep that in mind. People will think that you smell like a cookie. So that is amazing. And the longevity on it is incredible. So Ooh La La, this is the one that I really love. And I think I will keep bringing it with me everywhere I go, because it's such a staple. Alright guys, next I brought a couple of rose fragrances, which might seem quite redundant, but I couldn't decide, so I brought them all. So first off, we have Rose 01 by Swiss Arabian, my current favorite rose, to be honest. And this one is a super strong projecting Delina without rhubarb, okay? To me, it's like a mix between Atomic Rose from Initio and Delina. So it has the strength of Atomic Rose, but it has that flirtiness of Delina. Gorgeous fragrance. Just incredible. It has the same tones as Delina has, just without that soury rhubarb. Amazing. I adore this fragrance, especially that it has such a beautiful longevity and it projects so well. It will stay on your clothes even after you wash them. So I brought Rose 01, but then I brought Delina Exclusif, which is this rosy pear powdery dream, basically. Amazing. And again, this one lasts 10 times better on me than the original. I know it's more pricey than the OG, but I think it's way more worth it. If I was you and I didn't have any of the Delinas, I would get the Exclusif version and then get Rose 01 from Swiss Arabian instead of the OG. If I didn't have the Delina now, that's what I would do. But since I have them both, I can tell you that Exclusif is way better for me. So I had to bring it, and I will happily mix it with Rose 01. I always do that, and it works so well. Actually, I can finally see where I am with Delina Exclusif, and I'm right here when it comes to usage. So I think I have to stop myself, actually. But yeah, this one is amazing. And something that's kind of in between Exclusif and the original Delina is my third fragrance. And this is a Romantique Arte Bellissimo from Orientica. And it looks like this. And yeah, this is very, very close to Delina Exclusif. But it's more fruity and punchy, not as powdery, okay? So it has that fruitiness and freshness of Delina original, but it has the DNA of the Exclusif as well. So Romantique is like a melange of the two Delinas, all right? Because you frequently ask me, and I think this one is basically two Delinas mixed together, whereas Rose 01 is like Delina mixed with Atomic Rose. That's how I would compare it, you know? So I hope it makes sense for you. So I brought them all. Not them all, because I didn't bring the original and some other roses that I love, but I brought these three and I use them, you know, interchangeably. I like mixing these two or these two or these two. Basically any combination you can think of, I do it. So this is it. These are all my roses. No, I'm not done with roses. I have another one that is different, way different than the others. And this is my favorite, massive compliment getter, Musc Noir Rose from Narciso. And guys, I told you many times, you have to have it. Yeah, this one is definitely darker, more seductive, more nighttime, even though I do wear it during the day, no problem, but definitely more nighttime than those, you know, pink roses like Delina's. This one is like very sensual and very like woman, okay, woman. Delina is like, you know, these are flirty, these are younger smelling. This one is, I'm a woman and I know what I want, all right? Gorgeous fragrance. It has some plum to it. It is just amazing, all right? Very long lasting and gorgeous projection, and it doesn't happen that often with Narciso. So this one has my stamp of approval for sure. So this is Musc Noir Rose. Next, what do we have? Oh, this one is actually saved from my father-in-law because I think it was too feminine for him. The only one that got saved, it is Princess from Kilian. And I have a full bottle here. It is pretty much new. So actually let me spray it. I can finally talk about these fragrances once again since they are in stock again with different bottles. To me, this smells like childhood. This smells like my Barbie dolls, like my Little Ponies. This smells like, it smells like my toys, you know? I love it. I love it. It's marshmallow, it is tea, it has some ginger to it. It's fresh, but yet very sweet and gourmand. It's just perfect. I love it. It is more of a soft scent. It lasts decent, but it doesn't project much. But I adore sniffing it. It is just so melancholic for me. Beautiful fragrance, really pretty. So even if it doesn't project much, I still recommend it. And I'm happy to have it here. I think I'm gonna keep it here, but hidden from my father-in-law. So yeah. All right, next we've got this. And this is Soulja Boy's fragrance. And this is Sboy for Him by Draco. And guys, I love it. I made a full video about Soulja Boy fragrances, and of course I had to get comments like, oh, you are saying they are nice just because they sent them to you. No guys, I actually carried it to South Africa with me, even though that review and partnership is way over. I truly, truly love this. Truly. This is basically Baccarat Rouge DNA, but with iris, coconut, and tonka. So as it dries down, it's sweeter, it's more vanillic, but you still get Baccarat. And in the most sophisticated, well-blended way possible. I adore this fragrance, alright? This lasts all day, all night. I love it that much that even though it's expensive, I did spray it on my sheets because I love the smell. And I did it a couple of days before, like 5 days before filming this video, and I still can smell it. So incredible fragrance. This is completely unisex. Don't get it, you know, don't get twisted that it's for him. You can totally use it if you're a woman. The only thing is that as you spray it first, you might think like, oh, it's too masculine for me, because it does have those citruses in the beginning that are a little bit cologne-y. But trust me, give it half an hour and you will be in love. In love. This is like my favorite version of Baccarat Rouge DNA at the moment, to the point that I didn't even bring Baccarat with me. So think how much I have to love this, that I didn't bring Baccarat for a month trip and I brought this instead. I love it. I love it, and I do have a discount code for you guys, so you can use it until it's gone, because it will be soon gone. So check the links below, and yeah, lovely fragrance and super long lasting, so highly, highly recommend. And another one from Soulja Boy, I also brought it because it's like an easy daytime one for me. And it is a vanilla with fruits, basically like a peachy, musky vanilla. And this is for her version, and I also really like it. Not as much as I love for him one, but this one is also very nice. And yeah, I just brought it if I'm, you know, just chilling at home or something. I will be using that, just how I did today. I actually wore it today all day. So it's lovely, lovely, lovely. And I did get some compliments, even though I thought it's more of a skin scent, this one, because for him, projects very well. This one, I thought it's way closer to the skin. But I actually did get compliments at my lash salon and my nail salon. So thumbs up for that. And yes, guys, since I carried them all the way with me, I really have to love them, right? So that is it. Next, I brought something super classy because I actually did spray it traveling. So I had Chance of Fraiche with me in my handbag and this one, and I just mixed them up. And this is Coco Mademoiselle Intense. Lovely scent. I adore it. I've used quite a bit of it, so I also have to stop a little bit. I love this fragrance. This is so classy. But when I come back to Poland, I think I'm gonna stop using this and go back to the original, because I don't want to use it up, because now Chanel is so expensive, like it's ridiculous. But I love it. I still love it, and when I use it up, I will surely repurchase. This is a gorgeous, deeper, fruitier version and more vanilla version of the original. It's not as zesty, so it's more like for colder weather, but I still use it in summertime. Like, guys, come on. I love my heavy hitters, okay? So Coco Mademoiselle went with me to South Africa, and I have 4 more. Okay, so stay with me. Another one that went with me is, of course, new Olympea Solar. Incredible fragrance, lasts well. It is very beachy, but not salty like other Olympias. This one is very much into that tropical floral spectrum, like tiara flower and solar notes. Just incredible. I love it. I love it. I didn't think I would love an Olympea flanker so much, because all the recent ones I hated, like the Blossom and the strong one, Legend. I didn't like them. but this one I adore. It's so beautiful. This one is so beautiful. So if you were bothered by the saltiness of the original Olympea, try this one because it's not salty and you still get that Olympea DNA, all right? So it's beautiful. Highly, highly recommend. And now I have some very heavy fragrances because I wanted to have some options for the wedding, because when it comes to weddings, I always wear very heavy fragrances. I want to be smelled by everyone. So the first one I brought not only for me, but also for my boyfriend. And again, for this one, I also have a discount code below. So this one is from J.U.S Parfum, and this is SexyCrush. Now, this one you will love only if you love heavy fragrances, like woody, tonka heavy, okay? This has also some spiciness. I think some saffron is here as well. But this is a very, very heavy scent, all right? This is gonna last you the whole night. It is gonna give you compliments, project. It's very sexy. This is that type of dark, sexy, very sweet fragrance. I love it. If you love Oud for Greatness, you will surely love this one, okay? Because it's just as heavy, but this one is way sweeter and it doesn't have that heavy patchouli. So try it. Try it. You're gonna love it. And my boyfriend also loves it, so, you know, we mix it between each other, we switch it up. I love it. I love it. And in general, this brand is such a good brand to look into. They have very nice fragrances. So that is from J.U.S, very long lasting. Did I say that? I think I did. What do we have next? I have a full video on this one. This is Mandorl from Sora Dora. This is a new niche brand and I adore this motherfucker. This is a motherfucker of a fragrance, okay? This is a little beast here in this little bottle. This is a little beast. This is heavy almond heliotrope vanilla fragrance, all right? Heavy, heavy. And this has such a heavy almondy heliotrope mix that it smells like a very syrupy cherry in the top. As it dries down, it goes more into that almond, typical almond vanilla. But in general, this is a heavy scent, all right? And very, very smoky, at least on my skin. It is boozy and smoky. I love it, but I know it's not for everyone. You know, if I, let's say, compare it to my fragrance, I think my fragrance might be a little bit more wearable for people, whereas this one can be a bit polarizing. So check it out, but I personally love it. Love it. And it's gonna mix so well with my Venom of Love. I know so many of you bought it, Venom of Love. So if you bought it already, check this one out as well. And when you mix them, so good. Okay, and last from non-Paulina fragrance, Montal Arabian Tonka. This is also a reason why I didn't bring MFK Baccarat Rouge, because I have this one from Soulja Boy and Montal Arabian Tonka, which has that slight Baccarat touch, okay? It's way stronger. It has very heavy saffron and rose accord, but it also is very sugary sweet and very tonka potent. So I think this is probably the one that I will wear for the wedding, maybe combined with one of the roses that I have. That's my guess. Since I didn't bring Oud Satin Mood that I usually wear for weddings, because I just wanted to switch it up, you know. I brought this one and I think this will be my base. And from there, I'm not sure where I will go. But Montal Arabian Tonka is, I think, the best Montal, truly. At least for me. Beast mode, projection and longevity, incredible scent in general, and gorgeous bottle. I love this bottle with the horsey. Love, love, love. All right. And of course, guys, I brought my fragrance. Of course, As you guys know, I don't have the full bottle yet, so I brought all my little samples, and I have been mixing and testing how it smells with different fragrances. So it also wears very nice with that J.U.S one. It also, I think, will be gorgeous with Mandorle, of course. And I definitely want to try mixing it with Rose 01 and other rose fragrances, because even though my fragrance is gourmand heavy and cherry heavy, it does have those Middle Eastern touches of rose and jasmine and amber wood. So I think it will actually mix very nice with this. So we'll see. I will let you know. But yeah, for now, that is it, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to check out my fragrance with special price at the moment. It's only gonna last for next 2.5 weeks, so hurry up. And of course, check the discount codes for other fragrances that I have, because they're very nice. This I really like, and these two you have to check out as well. And of course, the new Micallef, guys, like, incredible fragrance, incredible fragrance. Let me show you once again. It is the Soleil Passion one, and it is just beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yes, that is it for today's video. Again, very sorry for today's entourage and darkness of this room, but we have no light. So I hope that the next video will be way more pro and my style, because I don't really like, you know, that kind of background. But I will make it work, okay? I will make it work, and I will watch out for the load shedding. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye!